Good afternoon, friends. This is your host and friend Suren Arora. Most of you know me, but for those who would be viewing me for the first time, I am an astrologer as well as a hypnotist. I do behavioral therapies and help people find their way. So, astrology is all about having a peep in the future. The idea or the reason why we need to understand our future is so that we can plan accordingly. And once we know what is the frame of our future or the direction of our future, then we can make better decisions. Without our knowing what is there in the future or what is coming in the future, it is a little bit harder. It makes more sense if we know a bit about future, like if we have like how's going to be evening's weather, or how's going to be like this month's weather. We can plan a lot. Our planning of our money, planning of our health, planning of our doctor's visit, planning so many things which are there. A plan is always better. And if we have a little bit of preferences, and if we have a little bit of idea what is going to be in the future or how it is going to be in the future, it is good. As I mentioned, I am also a hypnotist. So hypnotism is all about habits. You have a habit of smoking. You could have a habit of drinking alcohol, or maybe some other habit. I can help you. Other than that, I do look into issues related to mind, be it like your personality issues or relationships issues or emotional issues. You are struggling with a like a breakup, or you're struggling with your kids issues. There could be so many other reasons. Whenever your mind is in question, I can help. This is also, like, I must mention a disclaimer that I do every day. I am not a medical professional. I am not a doctor, right? So, whatever I am talking with you, I am sharing some information and my general views about it. Your family doctor is your best friend and your best advisor. Every person is different, every DNA is different, every health is different. So whatever I may say, you may talk to your doctor about it, but at the very same time, just don't go just because I am saying it, or just because you have googled it, or just because YouTube says it, or any other source. Trust your doctor the most. They know the best about our health, and they are the real partners in our health issues. I would like to continue where we left yesterday, about the vitamins. So once again, vitamins are necessary, but at the very same times, we need not take vitamins which are not necessary. We must take vitamins with our doctor's advice. We also must not use our vitamins in abundance. Overdose of vitamins can really create more health problems for us. So we have to find the right vitamin, as well as the right quantity of it, what is required. And once again, your family doctor is your best friend. Continuing to what where we left yesterday, I have to remind you, we talked about the vitamins. So let's move to different vitamins and their roles in the body, and then we will see how some vitamin can help us. So there are 13 vitamins which our body needs. One is the vitamin A, right? That is one. And then the vitamin B. Vitamin B itself is divided into sub. So there are pretty much many vitamins B, which is like the common names are B6 or B12. The other names which you may not be aware are thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, biotin, folate. So these are the other different names of vitamin B. The other vitamin is vitamin C, and then the vitamin D, and then vitamin A, and then vitamin K. Right? So let's go one by one, and I will try and keep it short. So the first vitamin that I would like to talk to you about, vitamin A. You can relate your issues, like if you are having the similar issues, then you have a clue that maybe you are deficient on vitamin A, and you can go and discuss it with your doctor. So what does the vitamin A role is? It plays a role in your vision. So if your vision is getting affected, maybe you are low on vitamin A. The second is bone growth. So with the age, if you are becoming shorter, your height is getting affected, or your bone growth is not as good as you would wish to be, or you have some other bone issues other than calcium, which is largely known as supporting bone. Vitamin A could also be a reason. Vitamin A has a vital role in uh, reproduction or reproductive system. So if you are planning a child, or you are struggling with child, or like to conceive a child, or you have some other problem, talk to your doctor about if you would require vitamin A. So vitamin A is something very, very important in regards to reproductive system or reproduction. Another thing is in regards to vitamin A is cell functions. So we have over 3 trillion cells in our body. Whether the body cells are working to the best of their capacity and capability or not, vitamin A has a very, very important role to play in it. Another very important part or role that vitamin A plays is our immune system. So let's say if we are deficient on the vitamin A, then in all probabilities our immune system will suffer. These days, while like talking about corona, we need vitamin A for keeping our immune system up. Now, vitamin E is an antioxidant. Always remember that. It can come from plant. It can also come from animal sources. So, what are the plant sources for vitamin A? And I would, request for your focus. Any colorful fruit or any colorful vegetable that you see that has vitamin A. If you go for grocery and if you see a very colorful vegetable or a colorful fruit, you can be sure that you are looking at a source of vitamin A. Okay. Animals sources which has a vitamin A as liver, right? Or whole milk, not the skimmed milk, whole milk. So if you are low on vitamin A, then whole milk is the answer in case you are a vegetarian. Vitamin A normally is also added to food, like you get cereals and all, so you get that. Now, the people who are vegetarians, young children, who are going through a growth, people who are addicted to alcohol or consume alcohol regularly, alcoholics, what we call, they need extra vitamin A. That's the idea when people have more of non-vegetarian food with the drinks. But the liver is the best. And I'm not trying to promote alcohol and animal food, but at the very same time, those who are alcoholics or who are already hooked to it, vitamin A through the animal livers can help you. Vitamin A is also required additionally if you are suffering from any liver diseases, right? It is also required if you are suffering from any kind of cystic fibrosis. If like, you can discuss it with your doctor. And there are some other diseases which are like, which require vitamin A. So please discuss it with your father, with your doctor. I have tried to give the minimum view, or my minimum information on through this video. Now let's move on to vitamin B, right? So like, as I mentioned, there is vitamin B1, there is vitamin B2, there is vitamin B3, B6, B5, B7, B12, and then another name which you must have heard is folic acid. So folic acid is also a kind of vitamin B. Okay. Now, what does the vitamin B role in the body is? Okay. So let's understand. You eat food. Food is converted into energy. It is the vitamin B which converts the food into energy, which also means that if you have food on time, like some people you will hear saying that I do eat my food on time, and I do eat food, but at the very same time I still remain lethargic. That indicates that the person is short on vitamin B. So without the vitamin B, it is not possible for the body to make energy out of the food. What other functions does the vitamin B does? It also help forming red blood cells, right? So if you are short on red blood cells, like, you don't have any energy. So vitamin B looks into that. Now, what are the sources of vitamin B? So the first source that comes in my mind is fish. The other source comes in my mind is other poultry things, meats, eggs, right? And then the dairy products. Let's say if you are vegetarian and you don't even enjoy eggs, then leafy green vegetables that have leaves, which are rich in leaves. You can get plenty of vitamin B from beans also. There are plenty of beans available for vegetarians. And then your favorite peas. You can have peas pulao, you can have peas rice. You can mix peas in almost all kind of food, although the peas are known to be having richness of protein. But other than the protein, peas have vitamin B too, right? Some breads also have vitamin B. You can check with the bread manufacturer, or and also there are like vitamin B are available in some cereals also. Now, what will happen if, let's say, God forbid, somebody is short on vitamin B? It can cause diseases, like plenty of diseases. And the worst that somebody can happen, like in lack of vitamin B, can cause anemia. So if you remain anemic, then vitamin B is the answer, right? Now, let's move on to vitamin C, which is very, very favorite of ours. And we all know, like, these days, vitamin C is in news because, you all knows that vitamin C is required to enhance our immune system. Vitamin C is required if we need our body to develop normally, in a normal. In absence of vitamin C, the body does not develop normally, right? Vitamin C is also an antioxidant, right? It is good for our skin, very good for our skin. It is good for our bones, very good for our bones. And vitamin C is also good for connective tissues, which connect one muscle to the other, which connect body to the muscle, or like the skin to the muscle. Vitamin C is really, really required if you want to heal faster, right? Healing, in healing, vitamin C is required. Without vitamin C, your body cannot absorb iron. So let's say if you are having a lot of dark green vegetables, or maybe if you are having some iron supplements, but if you are low on vitamin C, then your body will not be able to absorb the iron, right? So what are the sources of vitamin C? Vitamin C comes from fruits. It also comes from vegetables, citrus food, lemon, oranges. Citrus food has plenty of what we call vitamin C. Red and green peppers have a lot of vitamin C. Tomatoes, which we all use and we must use because tomatoes is all rich. Broccoli, my favorite. So vitamin C, broccoli is rich of vitamin C, and all other greens, like almost all the greens have rich in vitamin C. Some juices and cereals also would have a vitamin C added into it. You can look at the barcode, or you can look at the manufacturer details on that. Who needs extra vitamin C? Pregnant women, right? Like once a woman is pregnant, she needs extra dose of vitamin C. After the delivery, women require vitamin C if they are breastfeeding their infants. Another group of people who really require, male or female, which require plenty or extra of vitamin C is smokers. So please understand that the vitamin C gets depleted if you are smoking. And if you are smoking, you do need vitamin C. Vitamin C is also required if you are trying to control the urge of smoking. So let's say at any time you have a strong urge to smoke, you can have some vitamin C in your mouth. You will see that the urge will not be as strong as it was before. The people who are recovering from surgery, vitamin C really helps. Really helps. So, another group of people, God forbid, if you or anybody else is suffering from or trying to recover from burn, right? The burn victims who have accidentally or unfortunately got burnt by something, they require vitamin C. So today we have discussed vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, and their roles and the challenges that they can create if we are short of that. In case you have some question, please feel free to ask me. I will be glad to share whatever little information I have. You can send your comments here, or you may also send me, in my personal messenger. Thank you very much for your liking the video, Reena Udani ji. She has been nice to like it. Thank you very much, Manisha Mehta ji also. Thank you for the like. I'm available at phone number 647-928-7747. Those who are residing outside Ontario or local area, the number is 1-844-928-7747. So the first number, area code is 647. Toll free is 1-844. 928-7747 is common. If you have any question regarding astrology, palmistry, numerology, Vastu Shastra, you may reach me. I would be putting a link of my YouTube also, which you may kindly like and subscribe. Your liking, your comments doesn't help me getting paid or something. I get no money out of it. But at the very same time, it motivates me. I always say that I am a motivational speaker and I am a motivational guy. But at the very same time, I also need motivation, and that comes from your comments. And everybody who comments and asks questions and sends suggestions, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. So that's all for today, friends. Thank you for being with me today. We will be back tomorrow around the same time, and we will talk about the remaining vitamins, which is vitamin D, vitamin E, and vitamin K. If you want me to cover any of the health concerns, do let me know. I'll be glad to help. So thank you very much once again. Wish you a good day. Enjoy the day. And friends, remain safe wherever you are. Pray for yourself and pray for others. It really helps. Thank you. God bless you all.